Hello and welcome once again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support's very much appreciated. So we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends What If wave, and this time round it is T'Challa's Starlord. Now this obviously is Chadwick Boseman's very last appearance as the character, and what an amazing episode it was. Now the figure itself comes with the two blasters, nice purple detailing on there. He also comes with a masked head with the purple eyes and the hair at the top there as well, which is a nice little detail, as well as obviously a Watcher Build-A-Figure part. Now this comes with the big old head of the Watcher. Don't know why the colours changed there on my camera, that's a bit spooky, but it comes with a really nice detailed head of the Watcher. But I'll take a closer look at him in a later video. So, looking at T'Challa. Now, my initial thoughts is it's a really nice figure. It's got a real like kind of animated look to it. The finish on the arms and the legs is very animated indeed, and it represents the character very well. The unmasked head is exceptionally good on this figure as well. Definitely a highlight. Looks really spot on. And if I just pop on the masked head there as well, when he's got his mask on and his blasters in, he represents what the character looked like at that stage. Overall, this is a really nice figure. It's really well done. It really represents the character. It's a good physical representation of the character that we saw on screen. And obviously that episode meant so much to so many people. The guys over at Hasbro had to do this figure justice, and I think that they hit the nail on the head with it. It definitely looks like T'Challa's Starlord, and I've got zero complaints about the aesthetics of how it looks. Now, just putting those blasters in, obviously you've got double jointed elbows there, so you can get the blaster all the way up, all the way down, and he's pretty flexible. There's quite a lot of articulation in him, but all the standard points of articulation that you would expect in a 6-inch figure like this, so you can get him into some various different poses. There's a very simple, straightforward one for the sake of this video. Now obviously this character is a what if character, so we haven't seen any previous versions of T'Challa as Starlord. We've had T'Challa in the MCU, we've had obviously Black Panther in the comic book style, and we've also had obviously the Starlord played by Pratt. So for the sake of comparisons, it's pretty difficult to do that. However, I will pull in a couple of the previous versions of the character in different forms, just so that we can kind of have them side by side, as I do in a lot of my other videos. So first of all, I'll grab the Pratt Starlord, just so that you can stand him here. Now we've had so many versions of this guy. This is just one that I have on my endgame shelf, but as he's got his blasters and an unmasked head, I thought it worked out quite well. And I'm just going to grab a Black Panther figure as well. Now this is one of the earlier versions of Black Panther, but I put on one of the later versions of the unmasked head because they got a better representation of Chadwick Boseman in those later figures. And I think that this T'Challa's Starlord is a good mix of the two. It's got all the parts of the Black Panther, but it's also got all the parts of Starlord. Now, just putting the unmasked head on the powered up suit that we got as part of the Black Panther wave, it fits really nicely, and it actually gives you quite a nice finish. This is a really cool look. I'm not going to lie, I really like this what if head on this purple and Black Panther costume. And actually, I've just had a really random thought. If you put the purple Black Panther mask on the Starlord, it actually makes a good alternate version of T'Challa's Starlord. Because of all the purple in the guns, in the jacket, and then obviously the purple in the mask as well, it kind of mixes the two characters together, but still sort of keeping homage to that Black Panther look. So I actually quite like that look. I mean, I'm not going to display him, but I might take some photos of him at a later date. But the animated unmasked head on the Black Panther body does look really cool. That's a really nice combination that I think I might actually use. I'm not sure yet. Not sure, but it definitely looks cool. Definitely looks cool. So there we go. So if you look at the two Starlords, you can see the similarities. You can see where they've drawn inspiration. And I think it works really well. The only drawback I think with this is the feet. So you can see there's the kind of little lip there on the shoe. Well, it does stop you pushing the foot back. So, and there's also no pegs for the guns. So on previous Starlords, you've kind of had pegs so that he can have his guns on his belt, but he hasn't got them. And obviously those feet, what I just pointed out, do limit kind of standing up. So you've kind of got to work on the pose. You can maneuver them about, but you've just got to work on the pose. And they're the only two drawbacks, the pegs and the feet. Apart from that, it's a really nice figure. Like I said earlier, it's got a real animated look, which is really nice. And overall, I'm really pleased. I'm not complaining at all. Really pleased with him, and I'm really pleased that I've got him on the shelf. If you're going to have a What If collection on the shelf, then obviously Starlord needs to be in there, but I'd assume that if that is your intention, then you would have picked all of these up anyway. If you're enjoying these 5-minute figure reviews, then please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support is very much appreciated. Do check out the reviews on the other What If figures on my channel. All in all, a really cool figure. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.